You sure you don't want to shut one of the doors so that you don't forget where you've not been?
Oh, we'll be okay.
Got it, sorry.
What do you think this is?
I'm not going to remember, but
I'll remember.
Good on you if you do.
Hey, do you think this lady's hot?
No, too flat.
Okay.
Looks like the Captain Marvel suit. Pass.
Marvel suit.
The Captain Marvel suit looks like it's designed to contain any womanly features and not let anyone see them.
That's true.
What was that we just picked up?
Oh, it's one of those, like, music doll things that we looked at earlier.
Got it. I'm sure those are collectible for an achievement or something.
They probably are, I think. We could probably check. Oh, I guess there was nothing really over here. Good thing I checked this one first, huh?
Well, yeah, because you did get a collectible.
Oh, collectible. Oh, we should see how much we weigh. The scale says fat.
Oh, man, it's a Taylor Swift music video.
It says eat less.
The internet will freak out about it.
And then they'll make her remove it, right?
I always thought that was funny that... There's a door on your left, too. I always thought it was funny that it was a thing where she was speaking out against... I want to say not anorexia, but like anorexic tendencies in society, like to push women to not eat and to be like a stick figure and stuff.
And
so like these unhealthy standards.
Yeah, she was also mentioning that she had anorexia.
Well, I don't think she had anorexia. She just had an eating disorder and mental issues.
Or something like that. I don't know. Hey, look, the map for the basement.
Right, I'm just saying I think you gotta be careful throwing that around. I don't think she actually had anorexia.
I don't know, I assumed that's what it was, but I guess, to be fair, I'm not the expert on all of these mental problems, so...
I have no idea. But I think that it's interesting she was trying to make a point with that, like, hey, these things are bad, and they're like, that's bad! It's funny how two-dimensional and stupid a lot of people are.
I know, and they didn't get what she was trying to say. They were like, how dare you say that word!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you said.
When it was very clearly her trying to say, I am upset by this thing.
Did you see it upset Cosmo?
It upset Cosmo when you yelled.
I'm Jebby. Hey, look, Elizabeth.
How would she know which place to call?
I don't know. Elizabeth, are you there? Are you safe? Pip pip cheerio.
I'm here. There was someone else in the attic outside the door, but I think they've gone now.
Alright, Elizabeth, there's another man here. Do you know him?
I don't. But you must look to yourself first, Thomas. If you should be caught too... They seem to be drawn to sound. You must remain quiet.
They attacked him. They dragged him away.
Dear God, that's horrific. I dread to think of you being snatched like that too. Our one hope of helping him, helping all of them, is finding the cylinders.
Oi, the ones that took that man, they can't see, it seems.
How would he know that?
I don't know.
Because he stood there?
Why?
I guess.
What do you think is wrong with them?
Whoa.
I knew noise attracted them, but what happened to their faces?
How does she know about that?
Please, take the utmost care. And if I don't answer, it means I've had to hide. That they've come back.
Alright, I have theories. I think she's either dead or not real.
I accidentally dropped my phone on the ground.
Oh, that's okay. I think she's either dead or not real, and I think it's going to be similar to the Dead Space twists in that way, which I'm not going to fully explain in case somebody hasn't played Dead Space, but there's like a pretty big unreliable narrator element to the game where certain characters are not what they seem.
I'll tell you this, she may or may not be an unreliable narrator, but I don't really find this game to be super similar to Dead Space in any ways. If that helps.
Well, it doesn't make any sense that she...
Hello.
It doesn't make any sense that she would know that their faces are messed up. Unless she saw them too, I guess.
She did see them too.
Okay, because
she had to run up to the attic to be safe. Remember?
I thought we were the only ones seeing them so far.
No. No, she saw them first, and she was like, "Ah, Thomas, come save me! Thomas!"
Why do you keep running into that stuff when we're supposed to be quiet?
I'm Jerry.
Were you gonna go get that music box? Yeah, there you go.
That's why I walked over here.
It's alright. It seemed like you weren't playing the game correctly.
Thomas! Oh, look, a floodlight. This is kind of creepy. Hey, look, this is inside the wall. This is where we're gonna encounter something.
No, this is where Neo, Morpheus, and Trinity had to go to get out of the apartment, remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then this one guy's like, they're in the walls.
The walls!
There's a really good Matrix game I'd like to play with you at some point.
I'd love to. Hey, do you like my British voice, by the way? What do you think of it?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I am not a fan.
I was trying to add to the atmosphere of, like, the Britishness.
Offensive. I hate anything offensive.
That makes sense.
Stand-up comedy comes on the TV and I just start to convulse. Whoa.
Look, he's got a bag over his head.
Hold your breath. Looks like the character from that, that Tim Burton movie, 9. Did you ever watch that movie?
No, I didn't.
It's about the end of the world. It was about these characters that were alive after the apocalypse.
Thomas starts to pass out and die from holding his breath for too long, by the way. No, what's it about? It's about aliens? What'd you say?
I didn't say that.
What did you say? I got
I
confused.
think it's called 9. Is either 9 or 6.
You said it was a Tim Burton film. About poop.
Movie 9. Tim.
Look, we can go in the grates now, like Batman.
Cool. 9, 2000 animated movie. It's not a Tim Burton film. I'm stupid. Oh, wait, no. Actually, produced by Jim Lemley and Tim Burton. Cosmo, be nice to Luna.
What are they doing?
He was trying to groom her, and then I think she hit him, and then he got really angry.
Wow. Well, maybe she shouldn't be hitting people.
Anyway, it's basically after the end of mankind.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah, yes. So this one character must defeat these 8 other characters to figure out the mystery behind how humanity was destroyed. It's actually kind of a sad movie.
It sounds sad.
It didn't do very well either. It had a $30 million budget, made less than 50.
Did you hear what was happening?
Yeah, crying.
Yeah, and like the douche.
Somebody called the guy a douche?
No! I don't know, it was creepy. I feel like that was that... It was that, like, hairy guy. Wait, is there an achievement for, like, making him cough a ton?
No, just keep going.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Why?
I thought there was a trophy for making him cough a ton.
Why don't you check? Go ahead and check. But we haven't saved in a little while. You press the PlayStation button. All the speakers, modulation changes, hold your breath more than 50 times.
End up coughing 10 times.
Won't you just end up coughing 10 times over the course of the game?
Probably.
And was that a guy back there?
It might have been. Wait, what do you mean? Like where?
I thought I saw a monster walk by over there.
Oh, I didn't see him. A Welsh Lullaby.
Anything
Written
on
by
the back?
H. Hughes.
Hmm.
That's all the things I think we're supposed to be finding. I'm not sure.
What's in the basement that's making him cough?
Spores or something? I don't really know. Oh, I did want to mention, this game has multiple endings. It's really easy to play both the endings, and I want to show both of them on the Let's Play channel.
Oh, okay. How is it easy to play both? We don't.
Do I need to heal?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, my health is full.
Wait, would we have to replay the whole game?
No, so there's a decision you make at the very end of the game, and depending on the dialogue option, you can change the ending as long as if you played the entire game and you got all of the specific collectibles. So you have to get all of these specific note pages.
Are you crouching, or is this designed for massive...
Oh, I was crouching because I was scared. You have to get all of these specific note pages and all of those cylinders that she was talking about earlier. And then you get to have the option for a couple of dialogue options to do 2 different endings.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I think it's really fun and cool.
No, it is a cool game. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just kind of paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I like it. I think probably... I will tell you something that you might not be a fan of.
Uh-oh.
The games where there's 0 combat at all are probably my least favorite type of horror game. That
Really?
doesn't mean they're bad, but I'll tell you why after we listen to this weird abuse again.
Oh no.
As like somebody gets their dog shot again or something. That's it?
I guess so.
Okay. If you play it again, nothing happens?
Save the game. Can we go back through here if we wanted?
Yeah, it looks like
yeah,
you
we
could.
could.
So, I really don't like two types of horror games that much. It really depends, though. And there are games that break this mold. I don't like horror games that have too much combat. If there's combat all the time, like every second, it's not scary. Now, games that break that mold a little bit are classic Resident Evil. They're actually still pretty creepy. They do a good job of that. And because they have, I would say, more combat than Silent Hill. And then games like Dead Space, I think, did a great job of that, where it's still pretty freaky, but there is a good amount of combat. However, also, I've noticed a lot of games where there's no combat, I find you just kind of walk around and just avoid people, and that's the whole game. Sometimes, to me, depending on the game, wow, that's glitchy.
I think it's supposed to look like that, isn't it?
I don't know.
Where there's like something going on with it.
Wouldn't he hear you walking?
We are very quiet. We're the quietest dude there's ever been in Quiet Town.
Sometimes games like this, it depends, also get a little repetitive because it's just you walking around. If the atmosphere is really good, which so far it looks like the atmosphere is very good in this game, I think it can be a very good game still. But
I think you'll really enjoy it.
I'm just saying there's way too many horror games, though, especially on PC, like low-budget horror games, where it's just, now avoid the guys, we made diet amnesia.
It reminds me a lot of Outlast.
Okay, well, then that's what I'm saying, is like there are certainly games that can do it.
I hear whispers of the Williams family and their evil deeds they have committed. There's too much circumstance to suggest they are not honest men. The leader of these criminals, Jebediah Williams, and the head of the Williams family, they are more than humble fishermen with deep pockets. It's unusual and suspicious. I am sure they are the cause of the missing ships around Scare Island in recent years, the poor lost souls of each vessel collateral for lining their pockets. Hidden on their land, I am going to find the truth. The rumors must have some morsel of truth to them. The Williams family are smugglers, wreckers, and murderers. I will expose them, and the good people will know the truth.
They're like the Wrecking Crew, the Thor villains.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm not saying this game will be that way. I'm just saying there are a lot of horror games that are that way.
That makes sense to me.
Because I think there's a lot... And by the way, PT is another one. No combat at all.
But you love that game.
Great game. Or great little horror experience, I should say, because it's not really a full game. The problem, I think, is that Amnesia... It's not that it is the only game that has done this before, but I think it really put back in the limelight for developers, especially indie developers. Hey, we can make this game, but we don't have to do the intricacies of any combat system, which would be hard for us to code and put in the game. And we could just make it scary, like a haunted house attraction you walk through. So a lot of people were like, oh yeah, let's do that. That's an easy game to make. And so you have a lot of bad horror games that have come out that are just kind of riding that lightning, but they're not good. Do you get what I'm saying? That does not mean this game is that. I was just telling you that is why that's probably my favorite, or least favorite, form of horror game a lot of time, is because too many people have just used the formula to make a very quick game that they want to sell for $5 on Steam. Something was over there that you could click on that gravesite, it looked like.
Really? Where?
Right there.
Prudence Williams. This is her grave.
That's interesting. Why doesn't he just stop breathing now?
I don't know.
Are you trying to hold your breath?
Yeah, I was trying to. Okay.
I actually like the character design of the enemies.
That was terrifying. That guy looked like the Crooked Man. Didn't he?
Yep, there was a crooked man. He had a crooked cock. And every once in a while, he showed me his crooked sock.
His crooked sock? Did he use that for his crooked cock?
Yes.
How did we get glass in us?
Looks like a rock.
Oh, okay, ooh. Alright, I'm gonna pull that out. You notice how he's kind of skinny?
I did notice that. Yeah, you were mean about it earlier.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean
Was there
about
anything else
it.
there? Turn around.
But that's kind of why he doesn't, like, fight these things.
So, was this an unoccupied grave?
I guess so.
Interesting.
Looks like a secret entrance to something that we should not be finding
Are there
out.
not skulls or anything there? So, like, nobody was dumped there?
No.
Oh, okay, well.
This is kind of like a, what are they called, mausoleum?
Looks like a crypt from Skyrim.
Dearest brothers and sisters...
No, I want to read it. I don't get to read anything.
This is Jebediah's cult letter.
Dearest brothers and sisters, this high council of the quiet ones invites you to revere in the power from the song of our source. Together we will attain true control. Be assured to bring your offering of flesh and bone, to sacrifice the weakness within, to join us in the ritual of rebirth. Remember your garments of the quiet ones to shield from the weak leeches of sacrifice. Our beloved silent disciple Prudence has volunteered for the position of priestess. This is a high honor for us all. Her position will be anointed at our next gathering of the brothers and sisters. Yours quietly, Jebediah Williams. And also, since we are a country white folk, be careful of the other kind of brothers while you're out there.
Oh.
Signed, Jebediah.
Alright, thank you, Jebediah. Very cool.
Jebediah is the kind of guy who would go to a rap concert and he'd tell, like, his family, make sure to check your pockets. Watch your wallet. I don't know, Jebediah's just got, like, that vibe to
That's
him.
all well and good you saying that, but I don't see why I shall need your assistance.
I like it less than you. I have other jobs need attending, but your father insisted. Make sure she practices. She must be ready. His very words.
Be ready for what?
This here contraption is spinning. So go on with you. Start your
He
singing.
said be ready for what?
Well, how should I fucking know my brother's mind? Fucking hell, lass. Are you bloody well gonna sing or what?
Fine then.
So, are we supposed to assume she had to come down here to sing this?
I don't know. I don't know if we're meant to assume that.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. This is kind of a cool area.
It is cool.
This is where I'd live.
I kind of just imagined her in her room, like, doing some of these recordings, and then they somehow got scattered about.
Who's playing the piano?
Your mom.
Got him. Great joke. Funnier every time you say it. Starting to make a tally. When you
Am I
get to
supposed to
too
see
many,
it here?
you're gonna be kicked out.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Let me know what your favorite horror game is in the comments down below.
That would be great. I'd like to hear that.
I actually want to hear it. And if you think we should ever play it on the Let's Play channel, I'd be interested in that too.
I'd be interested in that too.
Whoa, it's a birdcage thing.
Yeah,
It's
birdcage.
like the boy and the heron.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Little plug. Sponsor me. Also, a little fun thing. Jill got her job back
Wow.
at the restaurant she works at because she busted her foot for over a month. We have been
And the corporation fired me.
Yeah, we've been extremely hurt for money, so... Oh, no. Look out. There's a guy over there.
There is?
I don't know.
I thought it was just spores.
Guy, spores, it's the same thing.
Isaac's account of HMS Providence.
That's Her Majesty's ship, by the way.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
like a boat.
The storm of the century battered the island last night. The men, they say, to have spotted a vessel off the coast, and my father has ordered us to extinguish the flames of the beacon. Word from the men informs me that a ship ran aground on the stone coast east of Scare Point. Myself in awe at the size of this vessel, engraved on a plaque. On the port side of the ship read its name, HMS Providence. My men, under order by my father, transferred the remains of the ship onto the cavern beneath Scare Point.
You're having a reading problem here, Jellybean. Shh.
We salvaged what we could from the ship, anything of value. Most importantly, the contents of the cargo hold.
So they wanted those people to crash.
Yeah, they shut off the lighthouse so that they would crash into the water.
Well, that's
into the rocks.
That's rude.
Something was discovered inside the wreck, buried in the cargo hold, something I've never seen before. It's alive and in such a tragic state. My father thinks it's fortunate that it is weak for it tries to sing. Oh, that it is weak for it tries to sing. Unloading the cargo, some of the men have began to act strange in the presences of this creature. Its singing seems to have an effect on them, even in its weakened condition. I find this fascinating and need to take notes. Father is becoming concerned. The more I learn about this mindless creature, it seems that the song it sings lures its prey, so it can devour and survive. My father is beginning to see the potential of this beast and what we can accomplish with its power if we can somehow harness it.
Is this at all inspired by Cthulhu mythos type stuff?
I don't know.
Well, you would know. You played the game. So I'm not asking you to tell me what the creature is or anything. I'm asking you, do you think it's at all inspired by the Lovecraftian type horror?
The reason I say I don't know is because I had no clue about Lovecraftian stuff when I played this game.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering. I keep clacking my teeth.
You okay?
Yeah, it hurt.
My father has begun to use this creature upon Scare Point, chained to the beacon to aid in luring vessels here. With this, we can increase our potential earnings from the wrecks. I may have an idea of harnessing this power further with the help of my beloved Prudence. I will take some time to present this to Father and get his blessing.
So, are we going to learn more about what that creature is?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And we're going to learn more about that song, too.
Is that a big red button?
Yeah, it's a big red button.
Don't tell Alfred Molina, because this looks like some kind of Indiana Jones trap. I could not believe when we played that. This is off topic, if there even ever is one. I could not believe when we watched Indiana Jones that I never noticed that was Alfred Molina in...
Oh, you didn't?
No, I just never noticed who plays Doc Ock in the opening scenes of the movie. He's one of the people who is with Indy. Mm-hmm. I just never noticed before.
You told me the first time we watched the movie together, you were like, hey, that's Alfred Molina!
Yeah, that was the first time I ever noticed.
Oh, really?
I never looked up the cast.
That makes sense. I wouldn't have probably recognized him because he looked so young in that.
Yeah, no, he did. Also, is there a reason that these guys are wandering around here? Are they all mindless now?
Yeah.
So they're basically just zombies.
Yeah, they're kind of like zombies, pretty much.
When you do that, can they hear that?
I don't know.
That guy gonna move?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
See, the other thing I don't understand about games like this is that's a person.
Uh-huh.
Why wouldn't your character grab that pickaxe and just kill him?
I don't know, probably because it would make a lot of noise and have all the other dudes come running.
Or is it that you're trying to save them?
Partially that, too, because didn't Elizabeth say, oh, we need to try and save these people?
But she just said it would break the curse.
That makes sense.
There's another guy over there, did you see that?
There is? Where?
I saw something move over there to your left. Yep. He knows where you are. I tried to tell you that he was there. Crouch. Probably crouch. Doesn't that make less noise?
Where is he? I don't know where he is, and I need to breathe.
He's over there. Just go ahead. He's around that thing. See?
That was terrifying.
Not very observant here, Jill.
I didn't see him. It's dark.
No, that's true.
That was horrifying.
I'm gonna be honest, so far this is not too scary to me.
You're not scared?
Well, no, it's not that I'm not scared at all. Or it's unsettling, but it's not too scary. It's probably different because you're playing.
That makes sense.
Okay, let's not sprint.
I didn't realize he was gonna unhold his breath.
So that guy see that? He's gonna move?
I think so?
Kazi. Looks like he did not move. Oh, he did. There he goes. I think you want to go the way he was. So now yep, they're both over there. Now we want to get through here.
Do you think I can climb through this? Oh no, I have to press this thing.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. You can't do that yet. It's locked.
Why can't I? What do I have to do first?
I don't know. You played the game, not me.
I'm sorry.
I was just telling you, you've played the game before. I have never seen this place. I do think, though, that you were on the right track by making them move.
Mm.
It's just a question of where. And if there's more you have to do first.
And what am I supposed to do now that they're coming
There's a
back?
button over there. Over there. Hold your breath. Walk. In front of him.
Alright, we're gonna just take a little walk over here.
Button.
Nothing to see
Let
here.
go, let go, let go. Button. Now move. In case that does something. Did it turn on behind you? Did it open the door? Because there was a door, or a weird contraption over there. Yeah, see that door?
This door's not lit up. You have to lit up this other thing.
Okay, but you did one of them.
Yeah. So we have to do that other lever over there. So I think I have to press this button again to make them run away.
Otherwise, there's a little button on the wall over there, isn't there?
What button? That one over there? That guy's at?
I don't know. It's hard to see when you're walking, so it's probably just easier for you to do it. Interesting. What are we actually moving here?
A minecart.
Oh, okay. Good thing these guys are not very good at hearing things.
You're funny.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you're walking around like, dit, 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 and they're just like, huh? But they can hear the minecart.
What was that?
So I'm glad they're not very good at their gimmick of being able to hear stuff.
Me too.
So
That's
there was
kind
no
of a plus.
So there was no button over there.
I don't know.
I think at some point they'd get tired of chasing it.
You think?
I think there's a button over where they are now.
I think you're right. I think I have to wait for them to leave first, though.
When somebody coughs in a game, is it kind of like yawning where you feel like you have to, or no?
No. I don't see anything
Nothing
over here.
Cover your mouth, cover your mouth.
Maybe I have to press this button again?
I guess so.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're gonna come. Get out of there.
Off we gizzle.
You can't run?
No, I can. I just was off we gizzling.
Okay, I was just saying we should probably go because I don't know how they wouldn't hear that door open.
I don't know.
I feel like they should be a little better at hearing than this.
You want the game to be harder?
Well, it seems to me like they're not very good at hearing you.
That makes sense.
Maybe the later enemies are better.
They are more scary. I think they're just being nice to me because it's the beginning of the game. I wonder what the deal is with the fire graphics.
I don't know. I chalked it up to this is an indie game.
This guy's also so sensitive. Whenever he goes near a fire, he's like, blah, blah, blah.
It kind of seems like he has asthma.
It kind of seems like that, yeah.
Check the church pews.
I don't see anything. Here's something. How's our health doing? Good.
Perfectly fine. I'd check the other side too, just in case, because you want to get all these. Jebediah's ritual notes. Can you read it? The prayer expose them to... Oh, wait. So the blessing douse the follower to cleanse impurities, expose them to its thrall, shield their senses from the song, arise new devotee to the silence. Look, they start out a normal person, and then at the end they have that weird thing on their head. You see that?
Yeah. It's a part of his cult.
And it ends in the rebirth.
Yeah. Are you starting to see what's going on here?
Yeah, so this guy wanted a lot of gay lovers, and so what he did was he took this, like, Cthulhu thing, and he was like, man, if I'm gonna get men, I don't want to have to go on, Grindr or Tinder or whatever, so I'm gonna get all these guys to, be into me through this. And so then he used that to get them all into him through the Cthulhu thing instead of Grindr. And all of a sudden, he had his entire harem of young men ready to go, including his brother. Weird stuff going on out in the country, but Do we really want to focus on that? We established earlier he's a racist who probably beats his daughter.
Yeah.
And definitely killed a dog.
Oh, for sure. And
So-
definitely killed a crew ship of people.
A ship.
A ship crew.
A crew of a ship?
A crew of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
A ship crew.
Is that dog we've been seeing the dog from the photograph?
I think so.
So he didn't kill the dog?
I hope not. I don't know. It could be the ghost of the dog.
Okay, that would be dumb.
That would be dumb.
The ghost of a dog, really?
I don't know.
It's the end of the game.
Yeah. This is the end of the game.
Oh my gosh. Was that a fire filter? No.
No, he was pouring something into that guy's mouth. That's a Henry guy. He poured gasoline on the guy and set him on fire.
Well, that's screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not great, huh?
All I'm saying is the American mode, we would have just pulled out a Barrett 50 cal or an intervention. We would have saved that guy's life right there.
Yeah, we would have, wouldn't we?
But because we have, like, you know, biscuits and crumpets on a Tuesday mode,
Biscuits and crumpet on a Tuesday!
you know, all we can do is watch while somebody else gets shanked and gets acid thrown in their face.
I'm sorry you didn't bring a gun. I don't know what to tell you.
And then you know, the other people are like, well, at least our schools aren't a war zone. Meanwhile, you go outside and someone throws acid in your face, then shanks you 3 times in the gut.
Well, how is this guy supposed to get a gun when guns are banned in his country?
I don't think they're banned, honey.
Well, this
They're just
isn't
not.
America.
That's true. That's a good point. The only country with guns in the world.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's a glitch right here. They should fix that. Look at the
A
rock.
rock?
fix that.
I didn't see it. What was it, hovering?
Yeah, did you see, like, the texture didn't load in on this side, so it looks like the rock is hovering? See? See?
Oh,
See the
okay,
hole?
got it. Now I see it. It was an optical illusion. Skyrim even has those, Joe.
No.
That's like one of the, you know, biggest budget games out there. Well, I guess maybe not, but like for the time, it was pretty impressive.
I think it's interesting they never fixed that in Skyrim.
They never fixed a lot. Is this a green door? Hey!
Yeah. Green door. Yay, more abuse. Woohoo!
I need to tell someone. Get all of this out. Get this down somewhere. My father does not know that I'm making this recording, but I need to confide in, well, in you, Mother. He has been pushing me more and more in my lessons to sing as you once did. But there is something else. There's a mania to his actions of late. He seems consumed with his latest scheme to revive the hotel, but it is more than that too. Both he and Abraham have been so agitated of late, and they argue more than before. I overheard them in heated discourse over a guest who had disappeared, I assume without paying. My father was furious that there was nothing that could be salvaged from it. And Mother, you have never heard such language. I know our finances are dwindling, and his heart is set on restoring the glory days of Scare Hotel, but he sets so much on my shoulders. I'm not sure if I can do it, Mother. I'm not sure if I can be you.
Well, it's not a very good
Bear traps.
position to put your daughter in anyway.
No, this guy's not very nice, is he? Kind of seems abusive.
It is almost 5 a.m. I think we should stop.